Hello and welcome again to Summit, the program that's synonymous with current affairs and also discussing of national issues. But today we are focusing on Lagos State. And well, in an agency that you might not know so much about, but they are doing so much in the state. In fact, since I entered this office today, I've seen so many people coming in and out, and I was told that that's how busy that agency is every day. And that's the Political, Legislative, and Civic Engagement Agency in Lagos State. And today we're talking with the Special Advisor to Governor Sanwo-Olu on Political, Legislative, and Civic Engagement, Dr. Tajudeen Afolabi. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good to be with you.
My pleasure.
Or rather, good morning, sir.
That's the two, morning and afternoon.
Afternoon,
Well, this will take us to the afternoon.
I'm greeting.
Sure, no problem.
Good to be with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And how is the work going?
Well, we don't have any option. It's a job that we have sworn allegiance to, and we must do it.
All right.
Irrespective of challenges that we'll see on it. Ours is just to make sure we do it, and those challenges, we turn into opportunities and give dividend.
All right, so we'll get to the issue of challenges. But let's start this way. I know that the aim of this agency is to bring governance closer to the people and also to bridge the gap between government and the people. So, but I'd like you to throw more light on the core objectives and values of your office.
Well, yeah, you said it all. Whether we like it or not, this office helps to interact not only with the citizen alone, but with the legislators, both Lagos State and in Abuja, that represent the state. This office is just like a door that sees both the inside and the outside. And aside from that, the executives, this office serves as the link between the legislator, the executives, and show more way by which the two can work together seamlessly without rancor. And that is exactly what we've been seeing in Lagos State between the legislators and the executives. That is true. Then the third one is, what do we do to engage the citizenry of Lagos State? What do we do to better the standard of living of Lagosians? What do we do to bring this office closer to them? What do we do to making sure that we let them come very close to us and not driving them away? A lot of benefits are here that they can tap into. And it is our responsibility. Lagos State is a responsive government, highly responsive, and we are responsive to the needs of Lagosians.
You're working in collaboration with the Minister of Agriculture on this.
Oh, very well.
Project.
Very well. Because when Minister of Agri wants to distribute, they give us that opportunity and get us some these palliatives that we will give to people. And because we can get to all the nooks and crannies of Lagos State. We go to Badagry, we go to all the 5 divisions, Ibile, Ikorodu, Badagry, Ekpe, Lagos. We go everywhere. So the synergy between us is very key.
About some of the landmark achievements of your flagship programs like Sanwo-Olu Listens and Cares.
So, yeah.
There was one Flag Up Lagos, you're already wearing the cap. Political and legislative parleys, among others.
Yeah.
Can you bring us up to speed about some of these programs that you have done?
Yes. Yeah. In every year, this office organizes parley.
Okay.
All right. We call it executive, political, and legislative parley, where we bring all stakeholders in our party, all stakeholders, both in Lagos State and in Abuja, together for maybe a week parley or 3 or 4 days parley. We put ourselves in a place where we discuss, all right, where we come up with ideas, how best to do it in Lagos State. What are the challenges that the executive have, what are the challenges the legislators have, both in Lagos and in Abuja, what are the problems that the political terrain, the stakeholders do, what they have. So all of us will come together, we'll put it on the table, we'll discuss and find ways and solutions. And I think at the end of our summit, we always come up with a memorandum. This office in Lagos State, every day, every week, we cover the plenary session. We go there. So whatever they decide at the plenary, we will come back to this place, all right, put up a report on it, send it to Mr. Governor.
It looks like this, your seat is hot.
Send
very hot seat.
Send it to Mr. Governor that this is what the legislators have said about Lagos and where they need the executives to take action on it. So immediately, Mr. Governor knows what to do, and he will just set the ball which we are doing.
So what about the project Flag Up Lagos? Because you're already branded in that project.
Yes, you see, this project Brand Up Lagos was an initiative of the Lateef Jakonde Fellowship. Okay. All right. So when they come to this place, we synergize with them, all right, and we launch this Flag Up Lagos with them. And I felt, look, since it has been launched, why don't I take the bull by the horn and spread it, making sure that I take it to Abuja, I will take it to Lagos State House of Assembly too, and I will take it to the ESCO too, so that it's going to be that, look, we don't have any other state. This is our state, and we need to give the state all that desired. We need to commit ourselves to this state. We need to brand ourselves with this state. And we need to do all that is humanly possible to give our best. The allegiance that we have sworn in, that we are representing Lagos, we must show it. And that is more important. We are making sure this will go viral, and everybody will know. And I want to say that, look, to anybody in Lagos State, this flag is an embodiment of a good representation of Lagos State. So everybody, when you are going today, I'll make sure I give you one. All right, sir. So you go and put it in your
car,
in your car, or your dashboard, or whatever. So anybody that sees you, they know you are a true Lagosian. And in as much as you have LASRA, you benefit from Lagos State. Yeah. You live in Lagos State. Lagos State is the most busiest state in Nigeria, the most crowded state in Nigeria. You want to imagine how many people come to Lagos State every day. How many people go to Kogi from Lagos State? How many people go to Kwara from Lagos State? How many people go to Kano from Lagos State?
Everybody wants to come to
Lagos. That is why we need to let people know that despite this upsurge of people, exodus into Lagos, we will always be prepared to making sure we give the best to Lagosians in as much as you live in Lagos. And I tell you, that is the more reason why we are asking of a special status.
Recently, following the End Bad Governance protest, you expanded your feedback channels. Can you share with us the justification for this and the outcome of this initiative so far?
Yeah, you see, I think it is a right direction. It is the right thing in the right direction. It's just like saying putting a round peg in a round hole. After that end bad governance, Mr. Lagos, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Abaji Sanwo-Olu, at the health school, directed that my ministry, political, legislative, and civic engagement, youth, Minister of Youth, and the information, that we should give out dedicated lines. 3 dedicated lines to the citizens of Lagos State. Let them call, and we take up their call. And I will tell you, in alignment with the Lagos State dedication among, we started this on the 4th of August. That is 2024. All right? And this report captured a lot of things that are eye-opener to all of us. I have here with me, that's just you know, the demographic of the calls we received, it was so enormous. The percentages of the feedback was captured. And I tell you, those that called that were saying that they need financial assistance was just about 68%.
Wow.
68%. They want financial assistance. They are hungry. But people that calls for palliatives, food, that one's about 12%. People that calls to appreciate the governance of Lagos State on good governance, that one is about 9%. Then multiple tax extortion. People say, yeah, we pay this one, we pay that one. That is just about 5%. Others is 6%. Putting everything together, you get. And you see, Mr. Governor had directed that we should come up with a report right, on how to making sure that all their problems are cumulatively put together. Since we have their numbers, we have their names, we have their phone numbers, and we have everything that we can get to reach them. So we're coming up very soon, all right, with modalities, the modus operandi on how to making sure that, and we have recommended to Mr. Governor too, all right, that this the state government should assent to this their request as a matter of our.
But do you suggest strategies to put things in order?
Yeah, you see, there are different ways by which we go about these strategies. The first thing is for Mr. Governor to give the nod. Bam. All right. We cannot. You see, you don't run past your shadow.
Yeah.
It's not possible. So Mr. Governor has the overall directive, and once he say, "Oh yeah, go ahead," the three of us, since we have their data with us, we have all what it takes to reach all of them. We just call them for a meeting, all right? Maybe a small town hall meeting. Mr. So, you call us on this. Mr. So, we'll pull them together, give resources to them to make sure. And some of them too, we have engaged them.
Okay.
Those that I think I have the power to do and engage, I have called them. One day somebody came here and said, his children, he doesn't have money to buy jam form. Is it jam form? Take, go and buy jam form. Luckily, the child did very well. He came back again. Say, where you want to go? He said, Lagos is the Lagos. Bring everything for me. I sent it to the commissioner for education, tertiary, and the lady and the boy, they are now in the university. So once that is done, you have taken care of
somebody's problem
there. So there are 1,001 of them that when they bring their problems like this, we must make sure that the problems are solved immediately, because when they are not solved, they are still coming back. Once they are solved, we receive calls. I receive calls. In fact, we cannot off our phone. Call from different people, calling for different requests. You understand? My husband died. I have I don't have where to live. That is what this office is meant for.
Okay, but how do you handle issues of trust? Because I know that people really don't trust government. How have you been able to secure the trust of the people you have to deal with in keying into government programs and activities? Yeah,
you see, you are right. But people don't trust government. But I want to say and thank Mr. Governor for all that he has been doing. Hey, if you go to it, okay, what do you think we can do? And once people come to this office and they come with a request, and that request is solved, trust number one.
You've gone somebody's trust.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you go about telling, and that person will come, that is trust. You can see somebody just those people that you see outside now, I asked them to come to their group. I said, don't worry, I will meet you. When they come up with their request, whatever we think we can do as government, we will do it for them. That is another trust. We do a lot to different groups. We only tell them to come. Don't ask us to do what will break our back. This is how far our hands will reach, and that is how far we can go. It is only God that can take you to another level from here. So for us, this is what we want to do to you. We will do it, and then we now ask them, if you are saying you don't trust government, do we trust you too? Now, I said, when I give you money.
When you give me money. Yeah. You sure I'm going to use it for what?
So I have to make sure I go about to monitor them too. All right, that is why we have their numbers. We have their numbers here. All right, we have their numbers. We have everything that it takes to make sure, we monitor them. So we go to them. All right, we have a department here, citizen engagement. That is their work. They have data of all these people that are beneficiary of this our program. And seldomly, we just go about and tell them, look up. Mama, yes. They won't tell them they are coming. No?
Yeah.
They just take a bus, go to their place. Yeah. And we have photographs. When we give them checks, we take photographs. So we have dates. Amara, okay, sorry, we've come to visit you, ma. How have you been faring? Sometimes past, we gave you a check for so. We have come to see how's your business doing. Yes, and when we go, we see, and we tell the men, don't collect our money and go and use it to marry second or third wife. So whatever money you collect from us, use it judiciously. Use it to benefit what you have asked the government to do for you. But if you don't do otherwise, I'm sorry, don't do that. And I think we've been to them, the trust they have for us is very high.
Okay, so these people that go to visit these people, are they the community ambassadors? The ones for the developmental engagement and
no, they are staff of this office.
Okay.
Their office is just to monitor the beneficiaries of these our various projects. All right. So like somebody that says he wants money. Sorry, what do you want to use the money for? He will tell you we want to use this for. Okay, good. Okay, no problem. No problem. We will give you this. This is what you asked of. They will give you this. So when it is given to you, please make sure you use it for that program. He will promise us he will use it. Then at times when we get to them, he will show us evidences of what he has purchased. And most times if you see that maybe what we give him is not even enough. But showing that commitment in the first instance, so we can ask, look, don't worry. We'll go back to the office and then we'll make sure, we'll help to increase and put something on that money that you were giving before. And it has helped many people in many ways. So I think for us, it's just for us to develop that trust in them too. So once that trust is developed in them, then I think we are good to go.
Okay.
We are good to go.
All right. So looking at the huge work that you have to do, especially as it relates mixing with all manner of people, do you have partnerships with traditional institutions, community leaders, religious leaders, youth and market leaders, amongst others? Are you able to achieve a peaceful and effective civic engagement with them?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
And that is more important to us too. Because without them, we cannot operate. The civil society organization, the NGOs, we go for meeting with them nearly twice in a month. And they call us for their town meetings too, where we will go and meet them. Then we will discuss a lot of things. And that is why we have been having it so rosy for us. Before October 1st, I was meeting with some of these NGOs, some of these civil society organizations, and I put it to them, come, please, the government is taking good care of you in our own little way. There is no point for you to say you want to come out to protest on October 1st. Most of the engagement we have been doing, all right, proved positive for us. And that was why you see on October 1st, did you see anybody on the road? All right, the CDCs, the CDAs, we are always with them. If we want to share any palliatives, we will call the CDCs, call the CDAs. We will call the civil society organization, we give to them, call this, we give to them, so that
because they know the people that actually need those things.
I'm telling you, all right. So if they have problem, they can actually come here. They submit names for us, put phone numbers. They don't have to bring them en masse. We will call them. Hello, madam. Yes, please. Can you come to the office? So things are available for you. You give, because if you ask them to all come at the same time, this place will not contain them. When I first resumed this office, the first palliative I distributed was a hell of war. People slept here. By 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, people are still waiting for things to begin.
At night.
To God. Then I opened my window. I saw them. Some of them even pray. They pray their night prayer here. So I have to call this security organization. Please, can you come and drive? Let them come back tomorrow. But that was how we've been able to do it. But I think upon all, the trust is there, the citizen engagement is there. We try. Lagos State is big, all right. Lagos State is big, and the citizen engagement sensation program, we have it very soon.
Let's talk about your challenges. What are your challenges, and how are you working to surmount them?
Well, there's no how you will not have challenges. What have been my quick win is my ability to turn challenges to opportunities. All right? Challenges of exodus of people here. But what I do is, when they are there, I just bring everybody in.
Bring everybody in?
Yes. And that's it. Now, if you come with a problem, I say, tell me your problem. Everybody is listening. Maybe that man can even solve your problem. Why must you always tell your problem with me? Say it out. What is it? Okay. Hey, Joe, where do you stay, sir? Can you able to help this woman? I said, let him come. You see, not every problem is not meant for government to solve alone. I have seen a case, or cases where my friends are seated and say, look, please, this man did this, I know you can do it for him. Madam, go and meet that man. I'll give you your phone number, and after the meeting, they'll call my friend, and they will do that thing for him. So something like that. So they are like that. Then there is no money the government or the Mr. Governor will give us that will be enough. No. But problems upon problems every day. How do you solve it? People want are insatiable and insurmountable. All right, you can't satisfy everybody. Just do your best and leave the rest, but let your best be known that it is done. So we are trying in that regard. A lot of challenges. Then if you want to distribute a palliative.
Can you imagine?
The last time we did at Adiyemi Beru here, they broke all the windows. AC. So Mr. Governor told me, he said, they baptize you. That's your first assignment. See how they baptize. And since then I have learned my lesson. That if I want to do it, I don't have to call them to come here. All I need to do is to go and meet them in their domain, where I will meet the head of the town, the Obas. So we will now do it in front of the Obas. All right. Oba knows them. Is that Oba, they are his subject. So he know how to control them and he know what to tell them to do. So we hand over everything to the KBC. We do a ceremonial presentation to them, and I tell you, they can't beat the KBC. The KBC will give them orders on how best to do it, and that is what we have been doing very soon now. And very soon we intend to have porter cabins.
Okay.
All right, in each of the local governments. That when we bring in our goods to each of those local government, we can store it there. All right, for easy distribution. Because we even face challenges of the hoodlums. If you are taking food items from here to Badagry inside Odop, those hoodlums, they will start cutting away. So what we have resorted in doing is, if we want to do it, we do it in the night. In the night, when nobody will know you are carrying something, and that is part of what we say.
The challenges.
Challenges that you can find a way to turn the challenges to opportunities. Right? People want are insatiable, and we just try to do what we can do. But I tell you, Mr. Governor is doing fantastically well.
All right, so sir, what would be your advice be to all stakeholders and Lagosians now, especially looking at the current economic situation and all that? Word of advice.
To Lagosians, I would just advise that they should be a little bit patient. All right, we will get there. We will get there. And Lagos State is not sleeping. Lagos State is up to the task. And we are, there are a lot of things that I cannot see, but that I know Mr. Governor is doing. It's not easy. It's not easy. If everybody knows what Mr. Governor is doing and Mr. Deputy Governor, in fact, I think everybody in this state should get a drummer and start coming to Alausa to start drumming for governor and start dancing. That man is fantastic and is doing very well. And I think, we just say, Lagosians, please just bear with us. We are here to do what is humanly possible to put smiles on the Lagosians. We put smiles, the smiles that have never been put to anybody's faces. We will put smile on you. The governor is there. He's ready. He will do it. And I think the Lagos House of Assembly too, they do very well. The synergy with Mr. Governor, so whatever Mr. Governor wants to do, they just pass it. They are doing, this synergy is just being done to bring smiles, to alleviate the problems of the citizens of Lagos State. And I think we will be there very soon. The one that is left is not more than what we have. But whether we like it or not, when you look at what the government of Lagos State is doing in terms of road infrastructure, I think it is high time we start paying taxes. Our taxes, let us pay our taxes as at when due, because it is taxpayers' money that is being used to do all these things. Maybe next month, you see we'll be commissioning roads now. If you see those roads, I will make sure you are invited. You'll be phantomized. Right? So this is what Lagos have been doing in terms of road infrastructure. It is wonderful. It is amazing. All right, people who knows what of money, they will thank. If you see both before, during, and after, you will marvel. You will be marveled. And look, this is so. Whether we like it or not, well, if people like me have not been traveling wide, I know you must have traveled wide, and you see in developed countries too, they pay tolls. Yeah. So it's now high time for us to go back to Lekki and start collecting our tolls. And I think if other roads too could go and see Badagry Expressway now. Go and see old road. They are the water catchment area that once it is done, you don't know what is happening. It will collapse because Lagos State is, the water level of Lagos is very high. So we know what we use to making sure we keep these roads intact. And so I'll just advise Lagosians, please Lagosians, let us all pay our taxes. Let's pay our tax. Don't worry, tax is meant for the development stages of the state, and government, Mr. Abaji Sanwo-Olu will never fail you and will not fail you. And those of us that are working with him, we will make sure that we do what is right for us to do. We try to cross the T's, we try to dot the I's. For this office, my office is open 24/7. I want to thank Lagosians for believing in Mr. Governor, but believing in Mr. Deputy Governor, believing in the ESCO, and believing in the Lagos State House of Assembly. We will not disappoint you by the means of God. I will tell those MHR at the National Assembly, both the green and the red shaver, that we are giving commitment of behalf of them to Lagos State, that they will not disappoint being a representative of Lagos State.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.
Yes, sir. So we've been talking with Dr. Tajudeen Afolabi, the Special Advisor to Governor Sanwo-Olu on political, legislative, and civic engagement, Lagos State. All right, so we'll go on to the next segment of the program now, still talking about Lagos State, showcasing some developmental strides of the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. So please stay with us, and I'll see you again. I am Jumoke Michaels. Bye-bye.
Economic growth. This dynamic environment creates a wealth of opportunities for businesses and investors eager to capitalize on the city's expanding market. So why should you invest in Lagos?
I think people should invest in Lagos because it's one of the most dynamic regions and states in all of Africa.
Lagos leads in promoting the ease of doing business by meeting international standards and qualifying for global initiatives. Ongoing reforms enhance transparency, streamline processes, and create a pro-investment environment, making Lagos ideal for business.
I think that what sets Lagos apart from every other city is the fact that you can come there with nothing and in no time have built an economic livelihood out of the city.
The digital transformation in Lagos has effectively cut through bureaucracy, creating fast and efficient business processes. Combined with our business-friendly policies, Lagos has become a top choice for investors seeking a supportive and streamlined environment.
You should invest in Lagos because Lagos is secure. You should invest in Lagos because Lagos has a dynamic, forward-looking government that is going to hold your hand and make sure your investment stays safe.
In just 5 years, Lagos GDP has increased by 50%, showcasing our economic strength and resilience. This rapid growth opens numerous investment opportunities, making Lagos a prime location for business ventures.
This is the commercial center of Nigeria, so it's very important for you to be part of that success story. You should invest in Lagos.
Investment prospects in Lagos span key sectors like transportation, tourism, health insurance, and waterways. Our ambitious development plans are turning Lagos into Nigeria's commercial hub, attracting diverse investments.
But Lagos is the epicenter of investment opportunities, from tech investments, financial services, in terms of human capital.
In all the cities of the world, there's no city that stands out like Lagos. Lagos is the land of creativity. There's nothing like Lagos when it comes to creativity. Invest in Lagos, the land of creativity.
Investing in Lagos means tapping into a vibrant and diverse economy. Strategic investments across sectors guarantee sustainable growth and endless possibilities, making Lagos the perfect place to invest.
Let us see Lagos as a small Africa where all of us can see as home, can come, work and play.